water's warm, it's prime for jumping on in. We've got dazzling LEDs, we've got 130 air bubbles that are gonna feel so good against your back. It's gonna feel so good all over your body. Do you know how we did this? We literally opened it up, we inflated it, we filled it with water, we plugged it in, and then we can enjoy indoors or outdoors, anytime, any place, any space, certainly any time of the year. We're really excited. Brand new, exclusive launch on HSN, our only today's special opportunity of the year, and the lowest price anywhere that you can find online or in-store right here in the United States of America. Let's go through the details. $1,000 at retail, $9.99 for 1 day. Today, we're down to $5.99, and we're on FlexPay, so you get it home for 120 bucks, and then we can start living that dream. I want to introduce you as well to our special VIP guest, our health and wellness expert, the amazing Melanie Douglas is here. Melanie, I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Melanie, this is incredible.
I know, I'm so excited because I actually have this product.
Right.
My 10-year-old put this up in 10 minutes.
That fast?
We had a pop-up hot tub in our backyard in 10 minutes.
Okay, so let's go through this because I think for a lot of us, the idea of having a hot tub is just not reality. It takes a lot of work, there's a lot of installation, there's a lot of maintenance, not with this.
Plus, it becomes an albatross when it breaks and it's stuck in your backyard.
Right.
So this is affordable. It is practical, it's movable.
Right.
If it gets dirty,
right,
or you don't like where it's at, you just drain it and deflate it, clean it out, roll it up, put it in a bag, put it in the garage, move it to a new location. So it's totally movable. We used ours so much the first couple of days. We drained it, sprayed it out with the hose, filled it back up, and it was a perfectly clean, brand new hot tub again.
So this could be kind of like as permanent as you want it to be or as temporary as you need it to be?
Yeah, it's a pop-up spa.
Right.
You got a pop-up, where do you need your spa? Because you can put it in the corner, on the patio, in the basement, take it on vacation with you.
You could do that. So it folds down like into a bag?
Yes, it comes in a bag about like this.
Okay.
We'll have to get that for the next show.
Okay,
It's about this size. You pull it out of the bag. Let's come over and look at it.
Guys, this way. And by the way, as you're ordering tonight, do not forget to take advantage of VIP financing. If you have your HSN credit card, we're doing it over 18 months to make it even more affordable. Brings it down to about $33 and change. Call us if you want to get the HSN card. We'd love to have you on board. So here it is, deflated, but out of the bag.
Yeah, so you get it out of the bag. It looks like this. So a couple of things to note. The motor, everything that does all the work, the heater, the motor, the thing that blows it up is all built in.
Okay.
So I don't have any exterior parts.
Nothing to lose.
It's just this, right? So when I want to inflate it, I just hit bubble. And I might hold it up a little bit, but you're gonna be shocked at how quick this blows up in 5 minutes.
5 minutes only.
5 minutes.
So you get home from work, you think, I want to get in the hot tub tonight. It's not a big rigmarole to get it going.
Right, it's not, but, well, let me say this. It does take 24 hours to get to temperature if you're in a colder area. So I'm from Utah.
Right.
So I do have to give it 24 hours to get to temperature, but once it's there, it has a top that buckles down. It's got a nice aluminum inside cover that keeps the heat in. But look at it, it's popping up. Here we go.
You see it inflating,
So
look, guys.
how many times have you had like a giant inflatable and you have to go be like, where's the pump?
Right.
How do I blow it up? How long is it gonna take? Or you're pushing with your foot.
Too much effort, too much.
Like, the cool thing too is the bubble system that's blowing this up is the same bubble jet, the 130 jets that massage you when you get in.
Okay.
So that's one of the things, like, it's very well built, it's very practical. It makes it, it's an all-in-one system, but like, check that out. Your hot tub just popped up.
You just saw that live on TV. It took no time at all. Size-wise, it's 73 by 73 by 25.5 inches in terms of the height. How many people can fit in here, Melanie?
Okay, it holds 6 people. My family, we like 4. I'm just kidding. I like to lay out. I like to float and hog the whole thing.
Spread out.
It is a 6-person hot tub spa. And then it's got 130 jets. It's got lights, LED system. It comes with filters that clean the water and circulate the water. And you can change the filters if it gets dirty. It has heater control, filter control, bubbles and jets. And once you have it filled up and going, so this is pretty much good. So we just inflated our hot tub. That's how easy it was.
So then once we've inflated it, that's when we're gonna put the water in. And I see over here, guys, I don't think you can see it at home, but there's a min and a max line for the water levels.
Yes, and when you get it, you're gonna say, that doesn't look like very much water, but it actually works great. When you get people in it, the water rises and it's perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, and then it has a nice pillow soft floor.
Yeah.
And I will say at first I was like, where's my chair?
Right.
But it's really fun to just get in and you just get comfortable. Some people spread their legs out, some people float, but this is a party in your backyard. This is a party like, where do you want to have your party this weekend? Because you can just set this up and go.
The party's at your house, and it really could be this summertime. Can you imagine? The weekend, friends are coming over, you're grilling out, we're spending some time with a family, maybe having a cocktail or two. This is going to be a really wonderful opportunity just to have a great time, because the water, as you see it there, and the bubbles, they look so inviting. Everybody loves a hot tub, right?
Yes, it is. You know what? And let me just say, so my experience with HSN is I have always been a promoter of products that make you feel good.
Yes.
I've been here with fitness, with wellness, with Pilates. And this is also part of wellness.
Talk to me
This is your
about that.
recovery and your relaxation.
Okay.
So much of what we do is like stress through the day. There's work, and then even your workout is stress, and everything is go, go, go.
Yeah.
And it's actually a really important part of your health to say, you know what, I need to wind down.
Right.
I need to activate, it's your parasympathetic nervous system.
That's the official term.
Yes.
Okay.
And we don't give that system enough time. And when we look at wellness, from fitness to nutrition to whatever, recovery and relaxation is part of that. And we need that. The other thing that's really great about this is that I've noticed my family puts their phone down, and we have social connection. We get in the hot tub and we talk.
Which is a novelty in this day and age,
It is a novelty,
right?
yes.
Oh my gosh, I think that, and we'll put those bubbles on again. So the bubble is literally, it's labeled as bubbles. Oh, by the way, I forgot, there's a remote control as well over here. What do I do with the remote control, Melanie? What does that operate?
Okay, well, I have to tell you, when I got my hot tub, we were so excited. We dropped it in the water on the first day. But you can change the light, so you can change the light color. You can choose. You can say that you want. I have reading glasses now.
Right.
So I can't see the buttons.
I will translate. I'll hold it right there. So we've
It's
got.
really intuitive. Here's the thing. It's really intuitive because you can make them flash. You can make them glimmer. You can make them fade. Yeah, oh, it's over there though. I don't want to be too jumpy, but I want to say this about the lights.
Yeah.
They're really easy. They're really easy to install underneath the hot tub.
Right.
And so if you want to add more lights, if you want a bigger party, it's easy to kind of upgrade the lights or change them, but the lights are a lot of fun. I mean, we're in the light here, but in the dark, the lights are a total party.
So this is, and obviously you see I just changed the settings, so now it's kind of morphing through different colors. It jumps, it fades. You can choose a specific color as well. We're getting questions about this panel, so we'll get a close-up of this panel as well, so we'll go through each button that's on here. That's the bubble that you use to inflate it as well as activate the bubbles.
Yes, so you have your bubble, and so I can stop the bubble. It also inflates right there. So that's an important button. But when you first get your hot tub, there's your temperature button.
Yeah.
And you can set the temperature that you want it to get to.
Okay.
And so it will work to get there. Now this hot tub is not quite there yet, so it's still working to get to 102. But when this light is on, that means the heater is working to get to that level.
Okay.
So even though it says 85, the heater button's on because it's trying to get to 102.
Right.
Once it gets to 102, the heater button will turn off, because it will maintain. If a hot tub senses that it loses more than 2 degrees, the heater kicks back on all by itself.
So it's going to maintain.
It's going to maintain. And then this filter button will flash if your filters need to be cleaned.
Okay, okay.
And that's basically the maintenance of this thing. That's it.
And that's the joy of the EZLIFE. And that's why we're excited to have this with us for our very first ever Today's Special. You're going to see some animation of exactly how it is and how it works. And when you get it home, as you take it out of the bag and you inflate it, you're going to add your water, you're going to plug it in, it's going to get to temperature. Up to 6 people can be inside of this. It's easy. It's so easy. And listen, because you can have this indoors or outdoors, because you're getting that thermal cover as well, so obviously you can get this to temperature, then put that cover on and leave it inflated for several days at a time as long as you want. Or if space is an issue, you can deflate this in moments and literally pack it away and store it away. You said even take it to the cabin with you, right?
Yeah, take it on vacation with you. I mean, it's so fun, and the fact that it's movable. How many people do you know that have a broken hot tub in their backyard?
Yeah, it's true.
They're so expensive, they're hard to fix, they're hard to haul away when they break. Even the fact, like, this to me is so affordable, and the fact that it's movable, and the fact that if it gets dirty, I just drain the water, spray it out, and I can either put it away or refill it up.
It makes sense, and the price makes sense. We know that for quality hot tubs, you can easily spend into the thousands. With ours from EZLIFE, this would be $1,000 at retail. We're at $599 and change. And again, on FlexPay of any major credit or debit card, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, it's just $120. So look, you know and I know, Melanie knows, look, you're gonna jump in this and you're gonna have a great time. But I do wanna hone in on something Melanie said, and that is the health and wellness benefits. For so many of us, we hurt every day. We've got, you know, maybe a stressful work life, home life. You said about taking time for yourself. What benefits do you get from having that hot, warm water against your body and the bubbles?
It really just slows us down because we're leading such fast-paced lives with work, with kids, overscheduling, even our working out. I'm always here talking about our workout program. And even a workout is activating your GO system, your fight or flight system. The other system, because we have two that are important, is your rest and digest system.
Right.
And do you know that when you rest, you actually improve your digestion?
Right.
And you get all of the benefits of winding down for the night. This is a really good, like, before bed activity, after workout rejuvenation. Also injuries, it helps to increase blood flow if you have injuries.
Makes sense.
So, and like I said, the most important thing to me, because I'm a mom and I'm worried about my kids, is the social connection.
Right.
Even for them, to be like, you know what, kids, everybody put your cell phones down and go party in the hot tub.
Hop in the tub.
And talk.
Right.
And that's good for my family, it's good for my kids and their friends. So you have the social aspect, you have the mental health aspect, and then there's the physical recovery and rehabilitation.
Life is just too short not to enjoy times like this. Look, even if you use it 2 or 3 times a week for just 15 minutes at a time, you can slip into this, feel those bubbles against your body, and really enjoy the benefits, those health and wellness benefits that are amazing. And again, F-U-N, fun. With the lights that are in there, you can have such a blast this season. Oh, we keep talking about summer, but Melanie, this is all year long.
It could be all year long, and you know what? I would have never purchased a hot tub.
Why?
I'm not in the market for it.
Why?
They're too expensive, they're too big, they're too hard to fix, they're too hard to move. I have never wanted a hot tub.
Right.
And then I saw this product and I was like, wait, now I want a hot tub. Like, this is the most practical, affordable. This fits my lifestyle for sure.
It makes sense.
Yeah, anybody who doesn't like heavy things that cost a lot and you can't move, this is for you.
This is it. We got it.
This is your hot tub.
All right, we'd love to have you involved. Obviously, it's a brand new launch for us. We have a little over 1,000 for the entire day, so extremely limited. Let me repeat that. A little over 1,000 for the entire day. We're going to send it to you with free shipping and handling. You've got our 30-day return policy. Let's try it out. If you don't love it, you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. Melanie, I wanted to ask you as well, I see a lot of stuff these days on social media, in magazines, on TV, about like kind of cold plunges, cold baths. Could you just have this with cold water in it?
Yes, and I would never want to do that. But yes, you can do that.
But people do, right?
I know. Yes, they do. They cold plunge. So yeah, and you know what's an interesting question?
Tell me.
People love how quickly this sets up and it inflates, right? And then everybody goes, how do you fill it up?
Right.
And I'm like, with the hose, you just put the hose in it.
Just a regular hose.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, so it could be your cold plunge. You could definitely, and you could keep the cover that would keep the cold temperature, and you could use it as your cold plunge. And then maybe if you have a weekend barbecue and you want to have more fun, you can heat it up for the weekend.
Turn the heat on.
The other thing about the heat that's really great is if you don't want to pay for the heat, right?
Yeah.
So for a hot tub, if you buy it, you're paying to heat it year round. People,
which is a lot of money.
But this is like, you know what? I don't feel like heating my hot tub right now.
Right.
So that's really great.
Yeah, but I think you said it, a lot of these other hot tubs that you buy, which are a maintenance nightmare, they're expensive to begin with. A lot of them don't last that long because they've got to really live there the entire time. This is up and down and out whenever you need it or whenever you don't. If you move house, it's going to move with you. So it's a one-time investment that you get to benefit from year after year after year. Again, size-wise, just so you know, because on TV sometimes it's hard to tell, this is 73 by 73, and it's about 25.5 inches in terms of the height. The LED lights are around the base, and you can control those. It looks awesome with all the lights down and just subtle lighting. It's incredible. This is solid and sturdy. Melanie, how do you address that? Because people obviously worry that, is this going to burst on me? Is this going to be durable enough? It really is.
I'm shocked. You know, you can actually sit on the side.
You really can?
Yes. You can fill it up enough where my family and I will actually sit on the edge and it doesn't lose. It's supposed to be inflated to the level where you can just push a little bit. That's it.
Okay.
But this is very strong. I haven't had any issues with mine leaking or heard of any issues of it leaking. It's very durable and thick.
And you can feel that if you were here with Melanie and I and you touch this, it's that high grade, heavy quality that you would want it to be. It's durable, really durable. And what's nice is though, because obviously it's filled with air, it's incredibly comfortable when you lean back and rest back against it. We're gonna head east over to this side and show off once again how simple it is to really get this up. So Melanie, just for anybody tuning in, when I order this tonight and it gets delivered direct to my front door, it will come in a box, obviously with free shipping and handling, and it will come in a bag, correct?
Yeah, so it comes in a box that I can lift by myself.
Okay.
That's how big the box is. It's in a bag, a storage bag that you can use if you decide to take it down and store it later. You pull it out of the bag, you unroll it, and it's gonna look like this.
Okay.
There's like two parts to this. So first of all, the bubbles, the inflate motor, the heater is all built in right here.
Okay.
So you don't have any exterior parts with this. It's all built in. Honestly, your only exterior part is this hose. So you open it up, you stand up, this is the monitor, and you turn on the bubbles, which are also the jets.
Yeah.
And it's going to inflate it. And you're gonna be shocked because in 5 minutes or less, this thing is gonna be inflated and it's gonna be sturdy enough that you could sit on the side wall and it's gonna be ready to fill with water. Like that's it. 5 minutes, blows up, you fill it with water. Once you've filled it with water, there are 2 filters.
Okay.
You put these filters in there and they're easy to wash. You can spray them with the hose. See the filter on the inside?
I see it.
So if it gets dirty, you just wash it out, put it back on, and it's good to go.
So this has a 30-watt filter pump, and that's going to circulate the water, and it's also going to help to clean it of any debris that's in there, to keep that water sparkling clean, which is exciting. Again, this isn't a maintenance nightmare. There's no hassle to this. There's no trouble with this. It's just easy living from EZLIFE, and that's why we like it. Again, you're watching this live, and you're starting to see how it's already nearly fully inflated. So this is going to be awesome. This is not a product, Melanie, we typically do. That's what's exciting as well.
My swimming floaty that I take to the lake does not blow up this fast.
Right.
And is more work. And how many times do you have an inflatable and you have to find a pump or the needle or you have to manually do it? This is all built in right here. This whole compartment has your bubbles, your heat, your filter system is all built in. And that's one thing that's really unique about this EZLIFE spa is that there's no exterior parts. I have actually never seen one this price with all of this built in.
So before the show, my producer and I, we were doing some research online and we were looking and we were trying to find something as good as this, comparable to this, at this type of price. We couldn't find it. This is a $1,000 premium luxury EZLIFE 6-person hot tub. We are down until supplies are depleted at $599.99. Even when the today's special's over, we'll go to $800, which is still very, very good. But today you get it for under $6, and it is on FlexPay as well of $120. Anybody with any credit or debit card can take advantage of FlexPay. So you don't need to be a member of a special club to take advantage of that. We have these in stock and they are ready to go. It's funny though, Melanie, as we were setting this up tonight, how a hot tub literally puts a smile on everybody's face. Everybody wanted in on the action.
I know, it is a party. It's a pop-up spa. It's a pop-up party. I think one thing that we all need these days is a little more fun.
Yeah.
And for something, especially where you can make payments on it, for me, I'm like, wait, I can have this in my backyard. It can blow up in 5 minutes and be ready to go tomorrow.
Right, right. And it can.
And it's not, it is fun. That's the thing. It's fun, it's healthy, it's good for your mental health and wellness. It's good for recovery. You mentioned the ice bath thing, which I didn't even think of because those things scare me.
And me too, let me just tell you.
But you could do ice bath bubbles.
Sure you could. Right, why not?
Cold plunges don't have bubbles. Maybe they'd be more enjoyable that way.
It'll distract you from the fact that water's freezing cold.
Yes.
So hot or cold, obviously I think we're all gonna love it with the hot water in there as well. It's gonna get to temperature, and then with EZLIFE, it maintains that temperature so it's consistent. You're gonna get the cover as well, that thermal cover that you can put on after you've finished using it. As long as you're placing it on a flat surface, you are gonna be good to go. There's that cover. Thanks to the team for showing that video so you can see it brought to life.
That cover is really well made. It keeps the temperature. So I live in Utah.
Beautiful.
And I set my hot tub up when it was 45 degrees outside. And my hot tub stayed at temperature. That cover fits really well. It also has buckles all around it. And so you can actually lock those buckles and child-proof it.
Okay.
It comes with a key.
That's good to know.
So you can buckle it down, you can lock it. It keeps the heat in or the cold.
Yeah.
That's going to be part of my pitch now.
You're welcome. Okay, so the team are letting me know we are busy. Melanie and I are thrilled to be sharing this with you tonight. It's Summerfest on HSN. It's EZLIFE. It is a brand new launch for us. Best price in America, best value in the market, online or in store. Nobody can beat what we have on offer tonight. We started the presentation by saying the dream becomes a reality. We'd love to have a hot tub. We'd love to spend a Saturday evening, a Sunday afternoon, a work night in the hot tub, indoors or out. Melanie, you said you could put this in the basement if you wanted to.
You can put it in the basement, you can move it. So like in the winter, I wanted mine on my patio, but now that it's summer, I don't want it on my patio. I want it out in the corner away from everything. So just the fact that you can move it, and also be able to, maybe you want to take it down for a few months and put it in the garage.
Sure.
You're not locked into it. Maybe you want to take it on vacation.
You could.
Maybe there's a family reunion and everyone's coming into town. It will be so fun for the kids to be able to have a hot tub. Oh, another thing is I have kids that love to run through the sprinkler in the summer, and it's warm and it's fine. Kids do that, it's cold. Yeah. But they did it the other day and they were like, Mom, we were able to get in the hot tub after.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's a nice ad.
Good times, right?
Yeah.
I like it when sometimes if it's snowing outside and you get into like a hot tub, that's a wonderful sensation because the snowfall, it's cold, yet it's warm, yet it's cold. You got to think of all the moments that you can have with this. We're already halfway through our presentation. We see you. If you're ordering, it's easy to do it through the toll-free number. You can go on hsn.com. You can download the HSN mobile app as well. And obviously, we'll get you straight on in and get this sent out to you. In the video, you just saw a couple of the guys and girls sitting or perching on the edge of this. I want you to know the quality and the integrity of the materials that are being used. This isn't, something that's going to be around for a year or two. You're going to have this for years and years and years. Again, brilliantly sized to accommodate up to 6 people. You can spread on out. Everybody's got a place. Everybody's got a space. And don't forget all the bubbles. The reason why you see so many bubbles is because there's 130 air bubbles. What do those air bubbles do? If I'm sitting in that right now, what will those bubbles do to my body?
I feel like for the next show we should get in.
I know. We can't.
Because it feels so good. 130 jets, they're really powerful.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think for an inflatable that they have that much power, but they do.
Right.
You've got a really strong motor that's given enough voltage where these bubbles are really powerful. You've got lights that you can change and program in different colors, sequences, patterns, and it is really, really durable. And the fact that you can sit on it, and you've got a mat, so if you do want to put it outside, it has a mat that you can put on. You've got your cover, you've got your bubbles and your jets and your lights, and you have control. It's really easy to control. The other thing about this is it's simple. It's not complicated. You know, if you're going to get a hot tub, like, where do you start?
Right. Well, this is for anybody.
You need a plumber, a contractor.
A lot of money.
Electrician.
No.
So you get this out of the box, and then you've got a really easy to control console where you can control the temperature, the bubbles, the filter, the heat. All of that stuff is really easy to manage.
So the arrows here that I see on the control panel, those arrows are to adjust the temperature, correct?
Yeah, so that's where you set your temperature, because it can go to 104, but you might want to, I know, you can go to 104, but you might want your hot tub at 100 degrees.
Yes.
So it will work toward that. It will tell you when the heater is on, so that it's working toward that temperature. If it falls below that temperature, the heater automatically senses it and kicks back on.
Okay.
You have your filter monitor here, so if you need to wash your filters or replace them, this will flash.
Okay.
And then you have your bubbles. The bubbles are on, off, and these are the same bubbles that turn on, that inflate your hot tub in 5 minutes.
And there's the remote control that you're going to get as well. That's going to allow you to adjust all the colors, choose a specific color or have it morph or jump from color to color as you're seeing right now. And those dazzling LEDs are buried in the kind of the outer base, or the inside base rather, of the hot tub.
They're actually underneath it.
Underneath it?
Yeah, can we go,
yeah,
can I
please,
show you?
I didn't realize that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually kind of cool because I'm a serial hot tubber.
Yes.
Since I got this, I am a professional hot tubber.
You're living your best life in the hot tub.
But the lights actually just hook underneath.
Let me see, can I see this?
Yeah. So if you wanted to replace them or add more, they're actually just threaded right underneath on the bottom of it.
It looks like they're inside the water, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. That's what I think. Everything about the design is so practical that they really thought through how to make everything you would need
totally
for the most affordable, practical product.
Okay, so we're going to inflate it again for those tuning in. Remember, we have around 1,000 or less than that now for the entire day. An extremely limited today's special. So many of you have been asking us for a hot tub of some sort, and we have saved this and waited to launch this with everybody at home. It's from amazing EZLIFE, and they are really excited to present this and debut this and premiere this right here on HSN, the world's first shopping channel. What you're getting is a best-in-class hot tub with 130 air bubbles, fits 6 people, 73 by 73 inches in terms of the length and the width, 25.5 inches in terms of the height. You've got all those LEDs. Yes, you've got that amazing 30-watt filter pump that's going to circulate the water, help to clean the water, get rid of the debris. This can be outdoors or indoors. It's indoors or it's outdoors. And it inflates and deflates in moments. So you might have this up, you know, for several weeks at a time, or you might just put this up for a weekend. You might be having the family get together for July 4th, and this is going to be the focal point, the centerpiece, because you know when you have a hot tub, everybody is going to want to jump on in. I mean, you said it, Melanie, it brings people together.
It does. It brings people together. People put down their phones. They actually look at each other and have conversations.
Right.
And I think it's good for your kids, for your family, for parties, just to get people to be social. And the heat, the bubbles is so relaxing, and it's just like, I just feel like we all need more fun in our life.
Yeah, some us time, right? Some reality time, some nice relaxing time, being in a beautiful spa, a hot tub. Well, you know, we don't need to sell you on that. That is absolutely a good time. Even if it's just 15 minutes, your body starts to, relax it.
And how many people do you know that go all day long, and they work out, they go to the gym, they do it, and it never stops, and then all of a sudden you're like, now I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was no recovery. There was no
downtime.
relaxation. There was no downtime. And that's just as important as the workout.
Yeah, it's true.
Your downtime is just important.
Okay, so we're going to show you again, folks, if you're tuning in, part of the big deal here is how easy it is. Take us through it again one more time.
Okay, so when you get this, this is delivered to you, first of all, it comes in a box that I can carry.
Okay.
That's the size. It comes in a storage bag. You pull the storage bag out. This unrolls. You kind of just lay it out.
Yep.
This is basically the only part you have is a hose. And this hose is connected to the motor that controls the air bubbles and also inflates it. It's the same system, and that also heats and filters the water.
So
It's
there's
all
nothing
built in.
to lose, though, with this.
Yeah, there's no exterior parts, or if it's sitting outside and it starts raining, you don't have to go, oh my gosh, I have to go cover the hot tub pump.
Right. So
yeah.
we like that.
Yes, we like that. Oh. So, once you've got your hose connected, all I'm gonna do is hit my bubble button.
Okay, so you hit the bubble button, and that's gonna now infuse the air into it. And again, it's not like Melanie's having to do anything extra at all. We're lifting up the side just to give it a helping hand.
I was like, it happens fast, so watch out. But imagine a hot tub that seats 6 people, that inflates in 5 minutes, that is durable enough that you can sit on the side edge, and also has the equipment to power 130 jets, a light system, a heating system, a filter system.
All of it.
It's all built in, and it's inflating in 5 minutes.
And again, to deflate, it's going to be the same story. So you're going to inflate it, you're going to add your water, then you're going to plug it in, and you are good to go. And once again, our wonderful director, Dustin, was able to show everybody there is a minimum and a maximum line. Don't be fearful that there's not enough water in there. Obviously, the water will displace when bodies get in there. It's going to go up, right?
Yes.
Like getting into a bathtub.
And then once it's blown up, these are the filters. This is as simple as it is. You've got 2 filters that you just put in there.
Yep.
And if your filters get dirty or your filter signal is going off, you just take them out, and you can spray them off with the hose, but I'll just kind of show you what it looks like under. So it's a standard pool hot tub filter.
Yeah.
You just clean it off, you put them back on, they just screw in inside the hot tub, and your filter system's good to go. You also can put chlorine in it. If you want to clean it with chlorine and have pool testing strips and do all that, that is fine too. My first week with it, we just used it, got it really dirty. We drained it, sprayed it out with the hose, filled it up again. And
you were just using a hose pipe to fill it up?
Yes, you can just fill it up with the hose.
Regular water from the hose pipe, you are good to go. Now, you can hear that the air is getting pretty close to being done, right? And again, wow, that's solid. Look at this.
I'm sitting on it.
Right, so if you just want to dangle your feet inside, you can absolutely do that as well. So our producer letting me know about the accessories that you're going to get. What other accessories do you get in this, Melanie, that we need to know about?
So the stuff that comes with it is mostly just maintenance. So you're going to get your filters.
Yeah.
You're going to get your hose.
Yeah.
You're going to get a storage bag.
Okay.
A mat to put it on if you want to put a mat.
There, yeah.
And you're going to get your cover.
Okay.
Oh, and there are child safety keys as well, because if you want on the cover, there are, I just wanted to point it out.
Yeah.
Okay, they are right here. So this snaps to your cover, and it's nice and snug.
Okay.
It keeps all the heat in, but you can also unlock it with a key.
I have a key.
I don't see the key.
Somebody stole the key.
We'll go back to it.
Get another one. Okay. So the cover goes on, and then you can kind of lock it down.
Yes.
Okay.
So you've got child lock, you've got heat control or cold control, and yeah, those are. I mean, it's really, really simple. My 10-year-old got this out of the box and put it up and assembled it. He did the filters and everything in 10 minutes.
I love it. And
he read the instructions and he was like, Mom, the hot tub's ready, let's go.
Well, because there's nothing else to it. It's as easy as Melanie and I are showing you it is. It really is. All right, guys, it's time to start placing orders if you want to get in for the launch. Again, about 1,000 only for the entire day. If you've always imagined life with a hot tub, maybe a neighbor or a friend or a family member has a hot tub and they're always jumping on in and they're having a drink and they're just relaxing, and you now want that, you can. You know that saying about living your best life? Absolutely. just the relaxation, the health and wellness benefits of being in beautiful warm water with all those bubbles surrounding your body, helping that circulation to get going. Yeah, it's playtime, it's fun time with the kids or with the grandchildren as well. But ultimately, it's a time for you to connect and to relax. Melanie, you said life is stressful at every stage of life, right?
Yes, and you know what? I'm a health and fitness expert.
Right.
And for years, I neglected the part of my life where I'm supposed to relax.
Right.
Like I did everything. I did the workouts and I ate well and I helped everybody else, but I never relaxed. And I actually got to a point where I had like major struggles with anxiety and all kinds of stuff. And it's like, because you didn't relax. And that's also part of your health and wellness, is taking time to have that downtime. It's for your parasympathetic nervous system. It needs to relax. It's part of our biological need.
It's an investment in yourself, essentially. So don't hold back. If you've always wanted one, let us send one to you. It's $120 on FlexPay, so we're making it really affordable. There's no interest or finance fees on FlexPay. We just spread the payments over 5 months to make it easy with EZLIFE. And a reminder, if you have the HSN credit card or the QVC credit card, we're doing VIP financing. It's a little over $30 a month. And again, no interest on that either, as long as the balance is paid in full by the end of the 18 months. It's an opportunity to get something that isn't a headache, that isn't another to-do item, that isn't going to be a hassle, that isn't a maintenance nightmare. What EZLIFE have done is created a hot tub that delivers on everything. More bubbles, more lights, more stability, more durability, more convenience, more portability, indoors or outdoors. As long as it's on a flat surface, you're going to be good to go. And then the thermal cover that goes on the top, that thermal cover's going to help to keep the temperature?
Yeah, it helps keep your temperature, it helps keep it clean, and it helps child-proof it. So you can lock that hot tub down and keep it child-proof. So you've got the cover, you've got a nice, easy control box where you control your temperature. You can change it. It goes up to 104 degrees.
Which is really nice and toasty.
It is nice and toasty. You can turn the bubbles on or off at the touch of a finger.
Okay.
If you need to change the filter, there's an alert right here. And the heater automatically senses when it needs to heat up. So if the hot tub loses temperature, the heater will kick on and keep it at your desired temperature.
So where do the bubbles come from in here, Melanie? Are they coming from the base?
Yes, they're actually, when you inflate it, you
Yeah.
can actually fill the bubbles where they come through. So they're built all around the edge. So there's
Wow.
not just like sections of bubbles. They are all, the whole hot tub all the way around has bubbles.
So nobody's going to be
Evenly spread.
jealous. Everybody gets evenly distributed bubbles.
That's right. Nobody's going to be jealous. You can't hog the bubbles in this one. Everybody gets the same share. But yeah, it's really, really fun. And you know, it was, I just never would have thought I would love a hot tub, and I never would have bought a hot tub, purchased one. But this was in my price range, and it was doable where I could move it or take it down or not have to heat it all year. Or I always worry about, what if my hot tub breaks and how do I get rid of it? I mean, you just can't put a hot tub in your truck and get rid of it.
No, it's a major
It's
thing.
stuck in your yard for life.
My mother-in-law has a hot, she had a hot tub.
Yeah.
And she loved it at first. It was a multi-$1,000 installation.
Yes.
Now it doesn't work anymore. It's been sat outside for 10 years in the baking sun. It's no good. This is something that makes sense. You don't have to find space. You could have this indoors or outdoors, and then you put it away when you're not using it. You might just bring it out for a few months a year, and that's totally fine as well. I just think if you're going to have a hot tub, this makes more sense financially and practicality-wise.
Yes, it makes sense. And also, you know what I love about it? It's easier to clean. It's
Yes.
easier to clean than a hot tub. Hot tubs with all the jets and the cleaning and the dirtiness, like, you can just drain this, spray it with the hose, it's good to go.
It's like new
clean.
again.
Yeah, it's clean. Start over, fresh, clean water, or put it away if you're not ready, or move it if the seasons change and you want to put it in a different part of your yard. So the fact that it's portable is incredible. That EZLIFE has created a hot tub that you can move around or pop up wherever you need a hot tub.
You must imagine this deflates and folds into a bag that you will also receive as well. So we could take this to the cabin, we could take this out to a friend's home, we could take this to that family reunion, we could take this that vacation rental, we can take it anywhere we want. That's brilliant. Even, I was looking online, Melanie, there are already reviews for this item, 5-star reviews. So folks that have been buying it are loving it. One of the comments that people really focused in on was the comfort factor. Let's talk about that for a second. You know, look, space-wise, it's not small and it's not too big, but when you sit in this, people are saying it is comfortable against your back and for your whole body.
Yeah, everybody that I've had get into one, I love their response because they say, wow, this is really comfortable. And then the next thing they say is, this is really fun. And yeah, and it's roomy. There's plenty of room to move or float around, and when my kids are in it, they're back floating and having a party. Around. And when the adults are in it, you can have a drink and sit and talk.
Put the music on.
The fact, turn on music and the lights. It is a party. It's a pop-up party.
Maybe this is going to be a housewarming gift. Maybe this is going to be a wedding gift. Maybe this is going to be an anniversary gift or a birthday gift, a Mother's Day gift. Whatever it is, it's an opportunity to really get an item that brings joy. I mean, you know, there's two sides to this story. One of those sides is going to be health and wellness, looking after yourself and your family, your body, helping to revitalize and rejuvenate and recover, like Melanie said. And then the other side of it is just pure joy, just the fun aspect. I'll tell you this, you're certainly going to get your money's worth. That is undeniable. You can't argue. For $5.99, you're going to have this for year after year after year. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times, you'll say, this is the best thing I've ever bought. And I want to encourage you, if you go online and you're searching or shopping, absolutely look. Look for this size, not the smaller ones. This is the right size. Again, 73 by 73 and 25.5 inches in height. You know, this is typically a $1,000 product at retail. We're going to save 40% if you order it today. 40% off, Melanie, that's not a small discount. That's a big chunk of change.
I have a feeling it will never be this price again. I mean, this is an incredible deal. This is, no questions asked, good investment for my family. And I think it is for any family. If you want to increase your relaxation, your fun factor, your social connection, your health and wellness to recover, rejuvenate, and relax. I mean, I actually don't know a product that does all those things.
No, not like this, right? And again, if you just put your hands inside this and you feel those bubbles.
Yeah, right? It's powerful.
It really is. I mean, it's actually more powerful than you think it's going to be. And that's that incredible, amazing 30-watt filter pump, the 130 air bubbles, all the phenomenal features that this has. Okay. One of the things I noticed as well is that it's going to come with a mat, right?
Yes.
That allows you obviously to place it on that. Do you use the mat indoors and outdoors?
I mean, I would just to be safe, but I put mine on the patio on a rug, and we didn't use the mat. But I can see later in the year that I'm going to want to move it out on the grass, and I'm going to use the mat. But the mat is also just to protect it, make sure that nothing happens or punctures it. But I am personally not using it. I put mine on a rug.
You put it on where? You can do.
Yeah.
We did have a question online, so yes, just to address it, you are going to get some PVC patches as well. Highly doubtful that anything will happen, but if somebody's really having a blast in there, you are going to get those repair patches if you need it. Again, we do not believe that's going to happen. So for the folks that ask that, you are going to get some just in case. What's brilliant is that you're going to get the remote control. This is your onboard control panel. And again, it's not like there's a million buttons, so it's hard to understand. And this is the nice illuminated bold display. Take us through again one last time.
Yeah, so you have your temperature setting. So you can hit the temperature, and this will go up to 104 degrees.
Okay.
So now the hot tub's going to work, and it's going to heat the water until it gets to 104.
What's your favorite temperature? Do you go all the way to the top?
I do.
You do?
I go all the way because when we do sit in it for a while, it does cool off.
Okay.
And so it kind of just hovers around 100.
Okay,
now,
good advice.
This says 83 because this hot tub is still working to get to 102.
Okay.
So because of that, you see this heater buttons on, and that's just telling you the heater's working right now. if it lowers the desired temperature by 2 degrees,
Yep.
the heater automatically senses, turns back on, and reheats your spa. You have a filter sensor that tells you when to clean your filter, and you've got your bubbles. Those are on command, on, off. Boom, there you go. Bubble party. 130 jets massaging everyone equally.
Oh, it's so tempting, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
There's no waiting for it. When you turn those bubbles on, they're instantaneous. Melanie, this time has flown. We have 13 minutes left. We're gonna head over here, folks. We're gonna inflate it one more time, remembering when you order tonight with free shipping and handling, we're gonna send it direct to your door, any address in the continental United States. If this is gonna be a gift for somebody, we can deliver it direct to them as well, whatever's easiest. It comes in the box and then in the bag. You take it out the bag and this is what you get.
Yeah, you take it out of its storage bag and you just lay it out wherever you want to set it up. The only thing you do is connect this hose from here to here. That's your only part you're gonna do. And then everything is built in. The heater is built in right here. The filtering system's built in. The bubbles and the jets. So, you know, I know people that it started raining and they're like, oh, run outside and hurry and cover the pump for whatever, the hot tub. So you don't have to do that. All you do is just pop this up and you hit the bubble button because it's the same system, which is so awesome.
Yep.
And efficient. It's so efficient. And it's going to take about 5 minutes, but the bubbles are going to inflate this. And just imagine like the floaty you take to the lake. How you have to be like, where's the pump? Where's the needle? Or you're like pumping it with your foot
No
for
effort.
30 minutes. So this self-inflates in 5 minutes. And I just love the fact that it's so portable, right? You can take it up, take it down, move it around. Use it for family parties. Or if you take good care of it and keep it clean, you can keep it up year round.
Maybe your mind is racing right now with where you're gonna put it. Maybe it's gonna go outside on the deck. You're gonna have the grill over there, a little cocktail station over here. We're gonna have the friends and family over. We'll grill some burgers. We'll have a drink or two, and we'll jump on in the hot tub, right? And we'll splish and we'll splash and we'll put the music on. There's gonna be some lazy, hazy summer nights, and this is gonna be the star of the show. Because the minute you have a hot tub, everybody wants to pile on in, everybody wants to gather around, because we know that a hot tub equals a great time, especially when you've got the amazing LED lights that color change, and you've got all those bubbles bubbling all around you. Again, evenly spread all throughout the amazing hot tub. We're about 10 minutes now left, folks. If you are on hold, we're going to get to you as fast as we can. hsn.com, the HSN mobile app. If you want to download the HSN mobile app, you could order it right now. Use FlexPay. Take advantage of FlexPay. Our good friends at QVC call it Easy Pay. We call it FlexPay. Whatever you call it, it's the best way to pay, because we're going to take the lowest price in America and the lowest price of the year and spread it out over 5 months. It's $120. Now, this is done, isn't it?
It's done. So it's inflated. That's how long it took to inflate. And it's so inflated, I can sit on the side.
Right.
Like, that's how durable this is.
You can, again, this won't collapse on you. If you were here with Melanie and I and you could feel this, it's not regular material. It is so strong and sturdy. It's remarkable. And again, that's a great size inside. They did away with like the individual seated areas because it's better without it.
It is actually better without it. You just have more room to sit in the position that makes you feel comfortable. The jets are evenly spread all the way around.
Yeah.
You've got an easy to use control panel. It's not a complicated product. And the lights are actually just put in right underneath. So they're easy to install, easy to customize if you want to move them around.
We love this. All right, we're going to go over this way. And you just saw Melanie lifting that up. You get the helper handles right there. It's, oh, thank you for doing that.
So the lights are right there.
Right. Look, you see it?
Yeah.
That's
so
the LED strip.
That's the installation for the lights. You know why I like that as a consumer? Because I like to know that if it breaks for some reason, I can replace just that. I can go get a light strip.
Oh, anyway.
Done.
Absolutely.
And my hot tub is still an awesome pop-up party.
It's just well thought out. Everything about it from EZLIFE is really thoughtful. It's been done with a fantastic attention to detail, sizing, quality, strength, durability. It's all there. Hopefully we've got you excited about this. You know, HSN, we don't typically sell hot tubs, right? But when we do we do it right? $5.99 for the deluxe, luxury, premier, premium model from EZLIFE, and you're getting it here. Remember, this is not a $5.99 hot tub, it's a $1,000 hot tub. We're working with EZLIFE for this debut to make it available at the lowest price that we found anywhere in the United States. So if you have ever dreamt of it, it's so worth it. This isn't a disposable product which you're gonna have for a few weeks, a few months, or a year. You're gonna have this for years and years and years, but it's not gonna take up the space of a permanent installation. Again, Melanie, you gotta compare this to traditional hot tubs, which are basically doing the exact same thing.
Which are for thousands of dollars, and you need a contractor. I don't know about a contractor, but you need a plumber, an electrician. I mean, how do you transport a hot tub? It has to be delivered. If it breaks, how do you fix it? If it never gets fixed, how do you get rid of it? They're an albatross.
They're an albatross.
Hot tubs are. So this is portable. This is easy to clean. This has all the features you are looking for in a spa. You want bubbles, it's got it. You want lights, got it. You want size, space, comfort, got it. A cover? Yes, you've got a cover. You've got, I mean, it even goes above with the child safety, with like the filtering system that's really easy to clean. On the inside, I showed you the filters, and in a traditional hot tub, the filtering system is like, you gotta call a professional.
Right.
You can't just wash those out yourself.
No, it's a big deal.
So the fact that everything is made that you can handle it on your own, you can set this up, you can take care of it, it's easy to manage. I mean, it basically doesn't require much. You just have to sit in it and relax. That's what you need to do.
All you need to do is sit in it. We can do that, right? We can absolutely do that. Those bubbles feel so fine. The water is fine. It's ready for you to jump on in. Look, we can have this to you in just a few days. You'll inflate this. Oh my gosh, you'll get home from work and you'll jump in this. The weekend is gonna have this new fun activity. It's gonna be amazing, worth every single penny. And just to be clear, Melanie, if I did want to leave this up for several days at a time, I could do that.
Oh yeah, you could leave it up year round. It's fine. I would use some pool cleaners if you leave it up year round, but this will stay year round for sure. I'm coming from Utah, and we have 4 brutal seasons.
Right.
So it's different. It would be different care levels, but yeah, you could leave it up year round. You can manage the filters. You've got a cover to keep the heat in, and yeah, you don't even have to take it down.
And remember, I think some folks wouldn't realize this. This is obviously outdoors or indoors. You can have this indoors. Melanie said about the basement. You could put this in the living room if you so wanted, right? So you can place this wherever you want to put it. Just bear in mind the size again, because this is a great size. It's not too big, but it is not small. Oh no. It is a 73 inches in the length, 73 inches in the width, and 25.5 in terms of the height. Remembering when you put the water in, there's a minimum and a maximum line. Don't think there's not enough water in there, because when 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6 people get in, that water level is going to rise to the appropriate amount. Easy to use with the onboard control panel. You will get a remote control to use with it as well. And maybe as you watch this video, Melanie, you know, for folks that don't realize, you are a highly accomplished, highly acclaimed health and wellness expert across the United States. You've been involved with a lot of incredible companies, developed a lot of amazing things. What are the benefits to us to use a hot tub?
Well, I think that recovery, rejuvenation, and relaxation are all really important aspects of fitness that we really don't do. A lot of times we make sure we get our workout done, we get our work in, we get our grocery shopping done, we do all the things and take the kids everywhere, and then it's like, did you take a chance to just slow your system down and breathe, and to relax your muscles, and to let your mind and everything relax at the end of the day? And that's just as important as all the other stuff. It's just as important as eating your oatmeal for breakfast, and going for your walk, walking the dog, to have time to recover and rejuvenate.
Just to unwind, to Melanie's point, to relax and refresh. And look, you might be sat in this and you might have your phone to the side, listening to your favorite podcast or Audible book or your favorite music. You might have a nice drink in your hand. But if you could jump in this on a weekend for 20 minutes, you'd feel like a different person. You'd feel $1 million. Because what it's helping to do, obviously, with the bubbles surrounding your body, maybe, you know, you wake up and as we get older, everything starts to
Yes.
just a little bit. Getting inside a hot tub, you know that makes you feel good. It makes you feel better.
It does. It makes you feel good. And you know what? Everybody who I've seen get in this, the first thing they say is, wow, those bubbles are really strong. And then they sit there for a minute, and then the next thing they say is, this is really fun.
Right.
So it is good for your body physically, it's good for your mind mentally to relax, and it's good for you socially to connect with other people.
Yeah. Well, because it's a reason to have people over. It's a reason to have the neighbors over that you've been meaning to have over. We're going to make some burgers, we're going to have some hot dogs, we're going to chill, we're going to have some drinks, and we'll get in the hot tub. Remember, 6 people can sit in here comfortably, right? Not on top of each other. There's enough space for up to 6. So it's that social connection like Melanie's saying. It's a wonderful opportunity. Obviously, I mean, listen, I can count on one hand. In fact, scratch that. I can use one finger to count how many times I've presented a hot tub on HSN in the past 10 years. Melanie, it's not a product we typically offer. This is just launched from EZLIFE. We wanted to bring it on. We wanted to debut it and premiere it. We got the best price in America, but it's a product that's been sorely missed. This hot tub takes advantage of all the new technology. We never had one with LED lights like it is there. Remember, those LED lights could be one solid color. We've got it on the jumping mode. It can morph slowly. So you could really make this your own, right?
Yeah, you can totally make it your own. So it can be something you could like meditate, read, drink, socialize, connect with your kids. You get it out for a kid's birthday party, the family barbecue.
Yes!
I mean, it has served so many purposes. I really don't know of a product that does all of those things for a family.
And honestly, if you're the kind of person where it's always everybody else that you're taking care of, we got to think about ourselves as well for a health and wellness product that delivers such amazing enjoyment. Time out. You will love this, but I'm not saying anything that you don't already know. You will love this. And in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, you'll look back, you say, I spent $5.99 or $120 on Flex. This was worth every single penny and then some. Now remember, when we deliver it to you, you can use it and try it for 30 days. If you don't love it, you're going to call us and organize a return, and you'll get a full refund of the purchase price. But do not miss out. We have hundreds of these to go around, not thousands of these to go around. Melanie, in our final 60 seconds, any closing words of inspiration?
Okay, well, who wants to be a serial hot tubber with me?
Me! And you too, right?
I am a person that never thought I would own a hot tub, you guys, and I love my hot tub. I love it. I love it for my family. I love it for how it makes me feel. I love that it's practical. I love that I can clean it. I want to have a clean hot tub. I love that it's not complicated.
No.
You know, when the box came and it was sitting on the porch, I was like, oh, shoot. I don't know if I want to set that up. And it was so easy. My 10-year-old set this up in 10 minutes by himself.
We didn't skip any parts to this. It honestly is simple as take it out of the box, out of the bag, inflate it, add water, plug it in, and turn on